Hey everyone, welcome to a new video. This one isn't X-Defiant related, it's actually Overwatch related for once. And yeah, pardon the X-Defiant footage. I was gonna download Overwatch 2, play a match, and then use that as footage, but that was gonna involve downloading Overwatch 2, and I was so close. I was really close to doing that, but that's the whole topic of this video as to why I didn't. But yeah, let's go ahead and get started on that. So, as many of you have seen, they released a video as of yesterday. Pretty much, I'm kind of uploading this smack in the middle, where once I upload this within a few hours, Overwatch 2 Classic is going to be up, which, for those of you that don't know, that's just basically them bringing back the 2016 version of Overwatch 1, calling it Classic, and 6v6, all the heroes before Ana in their original kit and everything. And yeah, it's their little test period that they're doing for 3 weeks, and I'm guessing they're doing this to see if people really do want 6v6 or all that back. And I was excited at first, and funny enough, I was so excited I was telling all my friends. One of them ended up telling me that he doesn't even like any version of Overwatch and everything, and part of it too was the fact that he also said, isn't X-Defiant your thing? How come? Well, he just pretty much said he doesn't like Overwatch in general, and how come I'm getting excited? Isn't X-Defiant more of my thing? And that's that little message in general just kind of snapped me back into like reality, and pretty much made me realize that's true. I've been having more fun with X-Defiant. I haven't had any issues with X-Defiant. So why am I gonna get excited over Overwatch? Basically, listening to their fans finally, and more or less just saying, "Hey, we've heard you, and we're gonna go ahead and start bringing back the Overwatch 6v6 experience for 3 weeks and see how that goes." And it's just the whole the way they just worded it. Part of me feels like they're doing this a little too late, in my opinion. We've been asking ever since they shut down Overwatch 1 and forced us to play Overwatch 2. We couldn't deal. There was no, unless you did custom matches, but any other way, there was no way of actually being able to play 6v6. And we kept asking. They said they couldn't do it because they were working on the PvE, and 5v5 is the new format, so we just accepted that. Fast forward, they shut down PvE. Okay, can we do 6v6 now? Oh, sorry, all the heroes we've added aren't balanced for 6v6. And it was almost a simple thing of, couldn't they just rebalance the heroes then? They're the ones that keep adding these heroes. Surely they can just rebalance them to fit the 6v6. And again, nothing. Then they added, I think, what was it? Venture, then Juno. And then again, they were just adding all these different heroes, and overall, the main thing people kept asking is, can they do 6v6 as well? Pretty much after that, I feel like Overwatch was at its lowest point, where no one was really talking about it. The only thing relevant of clips was just people basically blasting something about a Rose toy, and just, I don't know, it was just, or people just clickbaiting patch notes saying, oh yeah, for this patch notes, Diva can now self-destruct the whole lobby. Basically, like, there was no content that you could make out of current Overwatch without basically making stuff up or just being loud, basically. So yeah, for me, around that point, I try to have fun with Overwatch, but Overwatch was just not fun. Once you finish the battle pass, there was nothing to do. There was no fun modes to have. There was, well, to some extent, the Junkerstein's lab one, the one that gave you abilities or something, that was the most fun I've ever had. But as usual, limited time mode, whatever. And then now they're adding this, and it's the fact that it was, for me, we've been asking for 6v6 for so long that now that we're finally getting it, it feels like we're only getting it because we've asked for so long that eventually we just gave up, decided to leave, and they're doing this similar to how every other game is doing it. Fortnite does it the best because, unlike every other game, they didn't just say, oh, this is the new game mode now, and the old way that you wanted is gone now. You can't play that anymore. It's gone. Enjoy this new one. They, in a way, basically, you can still play current Fortnite, but Fortnite OG is going to be there, and they're kind of doing it where it's rotating between seasons, something I'm honestly excited for. I don't think Call of Duty has done something like this. I think the most they keep doing is just bringing back old maps or Nuketown. Let's see. I think Apex has done it. I don't even know what they're doing, to be honest. It kind of just feels like they're just rebooting everything and that's about it. But like I said, out of all of them, it just feels like, yeah, out of all of them, Overwatch 2 is the last one to be doing it because they're just late to the party as usual. Like, it's something that we've been asking for. They didn't listen, and honestly, it's like I said, I almost came close to reinstalling Overwatch 2. I mean, and just to play this, maybe I will just to give it a go, and just, content wise, people will probably be expecting it, but it's just, I don't know. I want to be excited for it, but it just feels like they just did it so like massively late that I just really don't feel any incitement about it. Because had they just released Overwatch 2 and then given you the choices between 5v5 and 6v6, I'm pretty sure Overwatch 2 would have had a stronger thing, even if they eventually scrapped the PvE mode. But it's the fact that it was something that the community has been asking for time and time and time again. So many videos saying this will save Overwatch 2, and it was always 6v6, but they never wanted to implement it because they would just always give us some crappy excuse in their recent blog posts. Now that it's here, it's they're adding it, but it's just here. There's really nothing to like much to be excited about. It exists, it's there, but they waited so long to add it that the excitement for it is practically non-existent. Especially because I already know how it's gonna play out, where they're just gonna add it in there. People are gonna play it for like the first week or so. The sweats are gonna ruin it, and then from there, it's just gonna be similar to how every time there's something fun, sweats, instead of like chilling out and just kind of doing fun moments, reliving the glory days of, people will get extremely sweaty and basically ruin the fun out of it. People will start complaining that 6v6 isn't fun because of sweats, and then they're gonna use this as an excuse that, yep, they don't want 6v6 back. We're gonna go back to 5v5, and any resemblance of PvE has been scrapped. That's the way it's gonna play out, where I want to be excited for it, but honestly, it's like I said, it's gonna be a chain of reaction of sweats ruining it. The devs taking the bad experience from the sweats and saying, yeah, they don't want this mode, and then we're just stuck with Overwatch 2 basically, or we've been stuck with Overwatch 2. Anyways, yeah, that's pretty much it for this video. I just kind of wanted to rant that out because, like I said, I want to be excited, but I really can't, aside from because I know how this is going to play out, and it's pretty much too late in my opinion. We already waited years for this, and they pretty much could not have, they just waited too long. That's all I'm going to say, is they waited too long, and there's nothing we can do at this point. We can still play it, but honestly, what's playing it gonna do at the end of the day? It's just gonna be reliving it in a hollow shell of its version. And like I said, I just don't think they should have done it sooner, is all I'm gonna say. That's pretty much what good on them for finally adding it, but they just added it too late. Should have been sooner. Anyways, hope you enjoyed this video. Leave a like, comment what your thoughts about the Overwatch 2 Classic thing is going to be like for you. And if you're, like I said, I'm smacked in the middle. So if I end up, by the time I upload this, there's a good chance it's probably going to already be out. So just let me know how it is. And, hopefully if I read enough positive comments, I'll give it a go myself. Because as it is, I'm not that excited about it at all. But yeah, see you later, everyone.